PowerShell comes in two different flavors. One, which is 64-bit and is then stored within C Windows System 32. And the other one, which is 32-bit. This is stored within C Windows Sys WoW 64. And then within the same folder structure there. So why would you want to use 32-bit versus 64-bit? First of all, let's see the difference between them. So if I run the 64-bit here, and you can see it doesn't indicate anything around 64-bit within here. But what you can do is, using the .NET class environment, you can access the static method. The two colons indicate we're accessing the static method called is 64-bit process. This actually is a property that simply has the get method. So here, if I run this, you can see this returns true because it's a 64-bit process. But if I do the same thing with the 32-bit open PowerShell, and again, as you can see, you can't tell whether it's 64-bit or 32-bit, but if you go here and run the same command for this class, and you can see it returns false. This indicates that this is not a 64-bit process. So this is actually what I mean by the processes. It's running within this terminal window. So why would you want to use it? So let's say you have an old Microsoft Access file that uses the jet-db4. So if this command creates a COM object, Microsoft jet-db4. So here, this driver is only compatible with 32-bit. So I'm currently in 32-bit here. So if I run this command here, and as you can see, it's been successful. So if I try and do that same thing within this version, which is a 64-bit, and you can see this is a 64-bit process. So if I run this here, and what will happen is it will cause an error. This is because it's not compatible with 64-bit version of PowerShell. So this is when you need to switch between 32-bit and 64-bit. Usually it's for legacy reasons, so this is something that you should be aware of, that Microsoft still to this day provides 32-bit support for the PowerShell version that's installed in Windows. So Sys WoW 64 has the 32-bit, and the 64-bit is installed within the normal directory. I'm currently running Windows 11 64-bit, so that's why this default version is 64-bit, and in here we have the 32-bit. This is installed by default, so it's available to everyone.